Well, I grew up with a special needs brother, and I always just saw the difficulties he faced and the exclusion he went through, and that always like ate at me. And I had my charity started, but I always wanted to do something with Special Olympics. So getting approached by them a couple years ago to start going to their programs was really just a match made in heaven, because it's always something I wanted to be a part of. And I hadn't had the opportunity yet, but now, I mean, it's just, they're leading the world in global change. So it was just incredible, and I'm just honored to be working with them, you know? Yeah, he's a big bowler. So we've been to some bowling events, and he loves it. He's not out here for this, unfortunately, but, he definitely is a big fan of Special Olympics and is a great bowler. So I'm hoping in the next Summer Olympics he'll be out here to show everybody what's up, because he's so good. Being a global ambassador for Special Olympics has just been life-changing for me, because, I really fuel my passion for snowboarding from doing, charity events and being a part of different organizations. And it just helps me with sports and like believing in myself more, and, really just trying to learn new tricks and do all these competitions, because I know like my fan base is following me for snowboarding, but also like they want to see what I'm up to in the other parts of my life. So it's really cool to just show people like it's not just about sports. There's a lot more to life than just currently what you're doing. So a pivotal moment for me in Special Olympics was when I went to South Korea, and I was actually on a panel there with Teter and all these world leaders, and I was like, oh my gosh, they have me on this panel, like what am I going to talk about? And I had the realization there that I just come from X Games, and I was like, why not have an event for Special Olympics at X Games? Because athletes are extreme, and they're just as talented as everybody else, and why not have it there? And this year we finally just got an event, a unified slalom race at X Games that's medaled. And I mean, it just shows the power of ideas that might seem, crazy, because at the time I was like, this could work, but it just, it took 2 years, and now we finally did it. Looking forward to just getting out and watching the events and doing some of the unified events with the athletes, because that's just so fun. And the skills of these athletes is incredible, and I mean, I just can't wait to get out there. And we went to baseball games yesterday, and it was just so fun. So these athletes blow my mind. Advice to the athletes. Well, I know for me being the pivotal success moment for me was taking all the other avenues that make you a better athlete, like health and eating good and training, working out, and finding all the other aspects that will set you apart from other athletes, because not everybody is focused on those other things. So, I mean, going in healthy and strong, you always feel like 110% better than if you're just doing your sport. So I think the cross-training and the health aspect is really important for athletes. I think sports brings people together. It was the reason why I flew out of Vermont and started meeting people from around the world. Like I never would have dreamed having friends globally, and just best friends from around the world. So I think it just breaks down those boundaries. When you're playing with someone in a game, it doesn't matter who they are or where they're from or what color they are or what language they speak. Like, we're all the same, and I think sports really emphasizes that.
And then also, what brought you to Doha Gold today?
I was on the panel today for Doha Gold, and it was just super inspirational to be up there with the heavy hitters, because like they're so smart and super talented, and it's just motivation for everybody out here to keep brainstorming ideas and keep coming up with fresh, innovative things, like how are we going to change this world, and let's start working on it now. Yeah, we have a unified relay at X Games next year for 2016, and I'm really looking forward to that, and we've just been working on how to make it better and how to just take it up a notch. So that's something we're definitely getting ready for. And then I just have the contests and all. We're getting ready for all the World Cups and getting the quota spots for the next Olympics. So it'll be my 4th one, and I'm more fired up than ever.